Topping our news tonight, an ICE vehicle collided with a residence vehicle in Mankato this morning. Eric Stuvey has the story.
A little after 9 o'clock this morning at this intersection in Mankato, Riverfront Drive and Liberty Street, two cars collided. In one was ICE officers, and the other, two residents who were tracking their activity.
We followed them down all the way down Riverfront.
There were flashing lights?
Flashing lights. He went through red lights. I got all the way down here behind him. I got in front of him. I pulled down this street. I turned off. I stopped to try to block him, and he rammed into me.
The incident happened right next to Mankato's Public Safety Center, the fire station and police station.
Finally, the cops all came out. They surrounded me. Probably, I'd say there was at least eight officers around me telling me to back off. We got everything said and done, and they let them go.
Reports of ICE activity came from all around the Mankato area, less than a week after it was reported that the Department of Homeland Security's crackdown on Minnesota was coming to an end.
The city of Mankato released a statement regarding the incident, but didn't give much information apart from the damage to each vehicle and that both parties suffered minor injuries, and that both declined medical transportation. We also reached out to the DHS for comment, but haven't received a response. In Mankato, I'm Aaron Stuvey, KUIC News Now.